Hi, everyone. I'm Aki, founder and CEO of Geniar Technology. We make audit easy and intuitive so that busy accountants and auditors can focus on the area where human judgment and experience are required. The Babylonian legal code of Hammurabi is famous for eye for eye, tooth for tooth. You know it, right? But you may not know that it also says the basic accounting and audit rules. Law 105 states that any agent who has not received and signed off the reception of money may not record the transaction in the account book. Okay, so audit was there in Babylon. In other words, auditors bother people since 3,800 years ago. Our software makes it less annoying. In the 3,800 years, technologies have drastically changed the way we live. Digital transformation, the wave of digitalization, reformed business models. However, the huge audit industry is left behind for decades. The total audit fees are around $80 billion worldwide. This is why we have developed Geniar AI. Geniar AI is an online audit software based on AI technology. Geniar AI uses OCR and AI-based automation to save hours for accounting professionals. It can used not only by auditors, but also by anyone checking Excel and PDF files. Okay, let's begin the demo. In the context of KYC procedures, I will show you how Geniar AI reads PDFs and looks for difference with Excel sheets. This sample dataset represents 6 records for KYC and includes account holders' ID information. Also, we have a bunch of PDFs corresponding to each record, unlike 3,800 years ago. Before doing the test, we don't know whether they are correct, so we are going to match them. First, I log into the system and initiate a new test to match the file that I show you to check if they are OK. In this screen, we select which record to test. For this demo, I would test all of them. Then we define how to match the records with documents. We can customize the test here by using check type, which field to test, and cleansing functions. OK, let's execute the validation. It's quick, right? So looking into the details, you see, looks like every record is validated because no lines are identified for follow-up. If you see an error, you can manually reconcile the records with document images. Also, you can download the test results in Excel format for any purpose. That's it. That's too quick that we have several minutes left for our demo, so let me explain some other functions. In order to match with Excel, we have to convert various types of documents and images into text data. A template shows what to extract from documents, and you have to customize them for all document types. This sounds annoying, right? But don't worry so much. We have an AI to automatically fill out the sections just by uploading a PDF file. Geniar AI also fixes scale differences and skewed documents. This AI-based OCR configuration is patented in Japan and patent pending in the US. Also, Geniar AI can read documents in 10 different languages. This is how Genial AI works to save your time. Auditors must test hundreds of transactions with documents with their eyes. Driven by growing regulations around audit procedures, and it exposes audit procedures to human errors. Genial AI saves risks and costs that have been traveled for 3,800 years. We are conducting a pilot test with one of the Big Four accounting firms to measure the performance of Genial AI. The Big Four is providing anonymized sales data that was used in the previous audit projects and piloting Genial AI. The preliminary pilot test achieved 95% accuracy. Also, we already have ISMS certificate and satisfy the Big Four's security requirement. We scan vulnerability real time and address every findings, which is super secure. If your organization is this kind of trouble, we can help you. Please come to talk to us at our booth. Thank you for your attention.